Hope you are well and staying safe at home. We are going to continue our lesson 5, and please have a look at pages between 134 to 135. So today I'm going to explain the tests which are useful to analyze the products. So far, we learned some about alkaline and acids. So now we know how they are and how they react, their properties, and many other things. So please look at this slide. Um, these tests are useful to find unknown substance. For example, you are in lab and you have some material or substance that you don't know what is that. So um, for this you can use acid and alkalis solution to identify carbonate using acid, to identify metal ions in salt using alkalis, and also you can identify ammonium salt using alkalis. For the second one, to identify a metal ion, you will get colored solution as your product, and also you will get white hydroxide precipitation. So uh, but it depends on the color and the solution. You can evaluate what is the product. So let's focus on the first item, to identify carbonates using acid. So um, you just consider that carbonate is unknown substance. Okay, so how we can identify that the product is what we call is a carbonate. So if you have a carbonate but you don't know that is carbonate, the types of carbonate like calcium carbonate or sodium carbonate or copper carbonate. So you have carbonate but you don't know, just imagine that you don't know that is carbonate. If you use acid to add your plates in the laboratory, like hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid, any kinds of acid, then after the reaction, if you get salt like calcium chloride, and also if you receive carbon dioxide, the the gas which will release from the solution, carbon dioxide, and also another part is water. So you have a solution which a part is water, and the salt is participated at the bottom of the dish, and the carbon dioxide even is releasing the solution. That means the chemical that you have been used is uh, it's a carbonate. Okay, the the substance that you use is a carbonate. So um, this is like a general equation, and it's very important when you have a carbonate for reacting with acid. The It is very important for identifying carbonate, and the products will be salt, carbon dioxide, and water. Okay, this is for the first item. The second one here, to identify metal ions in salt using alkalis. Here, imagine you have salt, but it's an unknown substance, and you don't know that is salt. Okay, you need to test. You need to test with alkalis. If you add alkalis like sodium hydroxide, sodium, yeah, the most common is sodium hydroxide. And if you will get metal hydroxide like iron hydroxide, okay, which is light green. If your solution is light green, that means it's iron hydroxide. If your solution will be light blue, that means a copper hydroxide. And if it's red brown, that means iron. These light are blue, red are gray, green. These are because of the types of metal. These metal produce light, okay? Like iron 2, and copper will produce a light blue. And then another component is salt. If you will receive metal hydroxide and salt in your solution, that means the first substance that you have been used is salt. Okay, it's a so it's salt here. Yeah, sorry, I did a mistake here. This is unknown substance. It's metal hydroxide. You will identify the metal hydroxide by the color. Okay, by the color here. So the so here metal hydroxide is unknown substance, and you are going to find the metal ion, the metal. So the metal will be changed. I mean, the color will be changed based on the types of metal. So this is the second item, but if you get colorful solution, how about if you get white solution, white precipitation? This is also same for identifying metal ions. For if you get metal ions, so if your solution is white, it would be either a calcium hydroxide or zinc hydroxide or aluminum hydroxide. It would be these three. So that means these three metals will not produce color. So it will be white, and then for further identification you need to use another methods, but um, you just need to know until here. If you have salt and alkalis, you will, and if you get white, that means your unknown substance is either calcium hydroxide or zinc hydroxide or aluminum hydroxide. Okay, so, and the third item can be used for ammonium. So here, if you use ammonium nitrate, okay, is a form of solid. If it's a form of solid, ammonium nitrate. And if you use sodium hydroxide is a alkali, okay, it's an alkali solution in the water. So the product will be sodium nitrate and water and ammonium. Ammonium will be a form of a gas, and will be released from your solution. Ammonium is very important for fertilizers and many products for cleaning, as a in form for cleaning and for fertilizer, those things. So, and yeah, if you receive after adding alkalis here, okay, this test is relied on the alkalis. If you add alkalis, and you will get a kind of gas. Okay, the gas is ammonia. So yeah, that's all for this section. And